It is important now to trust your intuitive knowing within, that is laid within you now, as that is how you know what is going on with the ascension process, meaning, that is how you know truth from lies. Clearly, we of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, have been working hard to show you this, and it is with strength, courage, and dedication that we embrace each of you now, as we are all here, as incarnated beings of light. Some of our crew has been incarnated onto this earth now, and some of us are incarnated from other universes, and we all have one focus, to share our light with those open to our assistance now. Such information is invaluable, in the sense that your own alignment with more of Source will show you this to be true, as you then rise into a new awareness of who you are, and why you are here on this earth. We ask you starseeds and light workers to notice that helping with the ascension process means that you are not close to any other soul, meaning attaching to the me, myself, lower dimension, which says you are separate, which is rude, which is not in alignment with the higher dimensions. Are you clear about this state now, as you choose ascension, as you have chosen to help with the ascension process, and not harm it? It is then where you know that your own inner feeling of life is then allowed to shine, beyond what you see as real, into a new existence, all in grace and light. That is why each of you are here now, as we monitor how many starseeds and light workers use the words I love you, I miss you, I care for you, and such words either have a meaning of attachment, or are allowed to show a clear expression of the light within you. Do you use such words to try and control another soul, to try and feel a sense outside of yourself, that you do not feel, or see within? It is then where you are able to see that your own responsibility to be more harmonious, is then in your ability to accept your own truth within, and resonate with the divine nature. Being divine does not mean that you try to make another feel inferior, or superior, with such words as, you don't know me, you aren't in my shoes, I will never do that, I will never do this, as these are the illusions we see many of you starseeds and light workers are still holding on to. Are you able to see that as you delve deeper into these illusions, it is more difficult for you to see that all souls connect, and know one another, beyond what the mind describes as separation? You know you are awakened, when you are able to know that you are connected to all souls, meaning you know that you are comfortable with your own presence, and see the same comfort within all of creation. The balance that is then restored in your life, then allows you to see that you are in the seat of awakening, by your own choice, and we as your family from the stars are not choosing your awakening for you, it is all of your decision. Here is a clear sign that you have not yet awakened, when you ask such questions, as, what is going to happen with ascension? How can I ascend? What does it take to ascend? How do I look to ascend? Why hasn't disclosure happened yet? These questions are based in fear, meaning, they are based in not knowing, they are based in the lower dimensions, and as you release such ego attachments, such thought attachments, and practice more inner stillness, you increase your inner knowing. We of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians are making every effort on our part to make sure that each of you, that is here to serve the light, has a clear focus, and you notice we do not use words such as understand, as once such words are used, then it is a mind-centered event, in which you are taught that you must understand something to rise to an awareness of something. This is not the case in the higher dimensions, meaning the mind cannot understand the higher dimensions, as it exists on a frequency that is much higher than its ability to see, or access information to the state of existence. For this reason, the mind can only have doubts, theories, guesses, confusion, all based in lies, meaning the mind on this earth has been conditioned to exist in a state of limitation, the moment you incarnated onto this planet. Are you able to see this clearly now? Why we of your family from the stars ask you to release who you are from the mind, to know who you are as consciousness. Consciousness is not the mind, even though you are taught such lies that it is. It is up to each of you, who has come to this dark dimension of fear, of war, of confusion, to rise out of it. Do you see that when you incarnate onto a world of chaos, that you are taught chaos now? This means that you must release all you were taught, yes, even your education and your schooling, to rise to the truth within yourself, as the majority of what you have been taught is based in lies, in deception, in separation. You are taught the crazy idea that all souls are strangers to you, outside of those you grow up with, in your family and friends, and this is not the case in the higher dimensions, as you are still unawakened when you see any soul on this earth as a stranger. No one is a stranger, meaning the more you detach who you are from the mind, the more you are able to then connect to all souls around you, and connect, by knowing each soul's Akashic records, and with ease. It takes practice to release the veils that you have been taught so long, and now is your opportunity to rise out of the confusion, out of the division of all souls on this planet, to reach a unity inside of yourself. We of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light are here to connect with those souls who are here for the light, and you are for the light. The more you exist beyond judgments, beyond criticism, into a unity and graciousness among all. This clearly goes against everything you have been taught, to judge, to attach to the mind, to feel you are the mind, to feel you are the body, when these lies have deliberately been taught to you to keep you unaware of who you are. It is similar to those souls who have the keys to a paradise, and they tell you that it is on the other side of the world, and you are going on the other side, lifetime after lifetime, until you awaken, and see that the key is in front of your eyes. What we mean by this, is that within you is the key to your own paradise. It is not in the mind, saying, I am in paradise, I am in the light, that you access this point, and if it was, then those souls that commit murder, and extreme violence, can easily ascend through using such thoughts, as they can easily say, I am the light, and that is why I exist in a paradise, where I am superior than every soul on this planet. Are you able to see how the mind cannot exist in paradise now? It is then where you have the decision, where you have a clear responsibility to awaken, not to say you are awakened, and secretly exist in the ego, in a state of fear, in a state of chaos. It is then where you meet us, as your family of light, on the other end of the confusion, as you awaken, and open to the inner stillness, to the presence within you, beyond all thoughts, beyond all emotions, into the divine essence within you now. It is then a transition out of an ego-centered living, into a consciousness-centered living, where you are naturally harmonious, where it is easy for you to control the emotions you experience, to allow yourself to exist in peace among all of creation. This is what strength is about, this is what your divine nature is about, as being able to exist in unity within yourself. Then you exist beyond the labels of feeling that you are only a man, or a woman, or child, into a balance within yourself, beyond such limitations. In truth, you are the divine essence, sent here from Prime Creator to evolve, and awaken to your true self, beyond all labels, into a unification among all of life, in harmony, and grace with all of existence. It is then that you know that you are awakened, and it is then that you then start working for the light, not in feeling this is through spreading thoughts of love and light, as such thoughts cannot create this reality, only your inner presence of such feelings of your own light within, creates this reality. You can see this as true, as many souls on this earth say they love you, and then spread violence, chaos, and confusion among many souls, as many of you have experienced, and are able to see clearly now. We now welcome your presence within, by your inner light and graciousness. We send you much divinity and inner stillness, by your consciousness shift. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.